yes, oh yes, right. Mm. All right. Thank you for sharing, guys. Thank you. How are you? I hope we are all well. Right. Right. Sinalo, how are you? How are you guys? Suna, thank you for liking the clip. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you. Right. Ish, this rain. This rain is dangerous. This rain is very, very dangerous. Right. Just trying to wait a little bit to wait for others to join. Azania, thank you for liking the screen. Thank you for tapping the screen. All right. So paper 2 Paper 2 is very, very simple. Paper 2, grade 8 and 9. It's made up of geometry, right? Under geometry, what are we talking about? We are talking about angles of a triangle. They give us 180. We are talking about angles of a quadrilateral. They give us 360, right? From there, we are talking about a straight line, angles on a straight line, AB. A plus B is equal to 180, right? Thank you for joining. Josie, Green, Queen, TK, thank you for joining. Right, angles on a straight line. Good. So, right. From there, we are also talking of this concept. We are also talking of parallel lines. Oh, we have grade 8 and 9. Grade 8 and 9. Algebra, yes, it comes into paper 2, but algebra is the language. It's literally the math. So algebra must be there, right? All right. So the moment we come to straight lines, the parallel lines, we have Hi boo, Queen. Ah, I must speak louder. Do you hear me now? Please let me know if you hear me. Oh my God. Please let me know if you hear me clearly. Or if it's a different problem, I will attend to it. Please let me know if you hear me clearly. Right. The moment you see parallel lines, right, we are talking of fun. Oh, TK, sorry, TK. Sorry, ne? But don't worry. I was a little bit tied up. But you did your best. I trust you. Remember back then we did one or two things. And obviously you wanted us to revise. I understand. So the moment you see this, right, you think of vertically opposite angles, right? Remember, vertically opposite angles are angles which are created on an intersection, right? So if this is A equal to B, right? From there, we think of, let's talk of fun, F, you see, U, N, right? Right? The moment we are talking of fun, remember this, right? So A equal to B. These are corresponding, right? These are corresponding angles. From there, we have A, B, right? The moment we have A, B, This A plus B adds up to 180 degrees, right? So if A, thank you for the follow, Iana. If A, when will the live end? Currently I don't know. We will go as far as we can. The good thing is it's too early, 7 o'clock. It's too early, so we'll go as time as we can. What are you counting? Oh, Iana, we are dealing with this. We are dealing with this. Fun. That's what we are dealing with. And we were dealing with A and B. A plus B gives us what? 180. These are co-interior. These are co-interior angles. Right? And remember, these are parallel lines. And on F, these are parallel lines. When we go to N also, this is parallel to this. Right? So on N, we are saying angle A and angle B. A is equal to B. Right? If A is equal to B, these are what we call alternate. Alternate what? Alternate angles. Right? Alternate angles. That's what we have here. So now, let's say there is also this concept we talked about: 180, straight line, 360, vertically opposite, corresponding, co-interior, alternate, right? We also have this where we have a triangle, right? And A, B, and then C. C is an outside triangle, right? So we are going to say A plus B is equal to C. So A plus B is equal to what? A plus B is equal to C. We are literally saying exterior angle C is equal to opposite interior angles. So exterior angle equal to opposite interior angle. This is geometry. You see that topic which was dealing with parallel lines, or you are given a straight line like this, and then they say this is 120, and then they say find angle X. You see? So to find angle X, you use what? Straight line, which is A plus B is equal to 180, right? So it's going to be 180 minus 120, which is 60. Right? Pythagoras, we are going to do it also. Remember, Pythagoras, I put it under measurement. So here we were playing games with what? With the geometry. Right? We are going to do Pythagoras also. We are preparing for the paper for those who are writing tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, a few are writing. I saw it in my group that a few are writing very. Others wrote yesterday. Others are writing tomorrow. Where are you? I want to show you the dates. I gave people the dates. You see here. So 17 November, 18, 19. Most people wrote yesterday. 2021, which is tomorrow, ne? So 24 next week. Others are writing also. That's why we are here, for everyone, so that everyone benefits. Right. So we are still here. Right. So this concept, please pay attention to it. Exterior angle C is equal to the total of what? A and B. Here we're just writing what? The concept. All right. Let's do the, I want us to do the questions. We are starting with what? With grade 8, right? We are starting with grade 8, and then we are going to go up to grade 9. Right. You are given a question. I'm using a question paper there. So I'm going to be writing them down, especially just to draw them so that we can calculate together. All right. You are given a straight line. It's like this. And you are told the other side is 90. And the other side is like this. And you are told this is x. And the other one is 2x. Right? And you are asked, find x. Find x. So here we want to what? To find the value of this x. Remember, this is a straight line. So if we take this angle, and this angle, it must give us what? 180 degrees. So what are we going to do? We are going to say 2x plus, yes, find the value of x. 2x plus x plus this angle, because we are told, we are given a sign here. This means 90 degrees. So it means plus 90 gives us what? 180 degrees. Like this. You see? So from there, what do we do? 3x, right? Our 90 goes the other side, is equal to 180 minus 90, which is 90. This angle is 90 degrees because of this, right? This sign shows that this is a what? A 90 degrees. So that's why we have 90x and then 2x to give us the whole 180 degrees, right? So we're going to say 2x plus x plus 90 gives us what? 180. Now 3x is equal to 180 minus 90. We are going to get 3x is equal to 90. Divide by 3 both sides. So x is equal to what? 30. So when we get the value 30, that means to get this 2x, we are going to say 2 bracket 30. So this is going to be 60. And this is x alone, so x is 30. I hope we are together. That is the concept of angles on what? On a straight line. Right. From there, we want to look at Oh, Lesejo. You wrote yesterday. I hope you did your best, my guy. I hope you did your best, ne? V, you want to study or you? Please send me a message into the. Send me a message, ne? Send me a message. All right. Now, this is another question. This is another question. Vertical. You are writing on Monday. No problem, V. No problem. We'll be together. I think during the weekend, I'll also be having some sessions. So I'll be updating people in the what? In the group. So let's work. We are not failing on Monday. Right. So we are given a what? An intersection, lines which are crossing each other. Let's start with a simple one. This one is 2x and the other one is x plus 50, right? This is what you are given. Oh sweet, you're writing tomorrow. Let's move with this. We are going to Pythagoras after geometry, so we are not rushing. Let's tap the screen, guys. Let's tap the screen. Let's move. Terry, how are you? So far, so tomorrow is the day. Right. So now 2x, x plus what? What is the relationship between these two? So the question which you must answer first before you do anything is to ask yourself the relationship between the angles. How are they related? Right? So if we're checking how are they related, these two, they are vertically opposite. Right? So if they are vertically opposite, that means that 2x is equal to x plus 50. Tomorrow we are cooking. Right? So now 2x minus x is equal to 50. Alright? X is equal to 50. Now we get our what? Our 50 for what? For x. So the moment x is 50, that means if we come here, 2x is going to be 2 bracket 50, which is 100. This one is going to be 50 plus 50, right? X plus 50 is going to be 50 plus 50, which is 100. What happened to the 2? We subtracted 2x minus x. Remember, this is 1x, right? So it's 2 minus x. The moment we say 2 minus x, we are getting what? X. We are getting x. All right. Now, from there, this was vertically opposite. This was vertically opposite. What I want us to do next Oh, this one I didn't tell. We didn't do this, but let's do it. You are given something like this, and you are told this is 95, 101, and you are told this one is 2x, and this one is what? 3x. Remember to circulate from here back to here. It creates please let me know if our network is better. I think let me do something on it. Right. So we are given this and we are asked to calculate 2x and then 3x. This is what we call a revolution, right? The moment you have a revolution is equal to 360 degrees. A revolution is what? 300 and what? And 60 degrees. So what does that mean? That means if we add this and this and this and this, we should get 360. All right? So what are we going to do? We are going to say this is a revolution. This is a revolution, Tsekofatso. So if we get to add all these four angles, we must get 360. Right? So we are going to take 2x plus 95 plus 101 plus 3x is equal to 360. Right? Like this. So is equal to what? Is equal to 360 degrees. I hope we are together there. All right. So now we have to what? Simplify and solve for x. Now we want to simplify and what? And solve for x. So we are going to add 2x plus 3x. And we are going to take 95 plus 101, which is 360. Right? So now we are saying 2x plus 3x. We are getting what? 5x. Plus 95 plus 101, which is 196, which is equal to 360. Right? Which is equal to what? 360. Which is equal to right. So now we are what? Simplifying. Simplifying for what? For this x. So 5x is equal to 360 minus 196. Right? So 5x is equal to what do we want here? 360 minus 196. 164. Right? The moment we get 164, Divide both sides by what? By x. X is equal to 164 divided by what? Divide both sides by 5. But why are you putting x there? 164 divided by 5. 32.8. So x is 32 point what? 0.8. Now we have found the value of x. Here. We have found the value of what? Of x. Now we have found the value of x. We haven't found the value of this angle and this angle. So what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to say 2, 32.8 to replace what? This. And then 3, 32.8. Right? So 32.8 times 2, 65.6. Which means this angle is 65.6 degrees. And then this other angle is 3 times what? 32.8, which is 98.4. And then this one is 98.4. Like this. So now, if we add 1, 2, 3, 4, right? If we add all these angles, they should give us what? 360. If you say 95 plus 65.6 plus 98.4 plus 101, we're going to get 360. Right? Thank you for the follow. Sweet chicks, thank you. Precious, you are welcome. Relationship. These a fun. I want to know angles 44. B is equal to 136. Why? Angles always reply. B is 136. All right. Alternate to A. So D is equal to 44. Reason, alternate angle. Order does not matter. 4, F is 44, vertically opposite. Right? From there, G is 136. They are corresponding. Corresponding. It's your timer. Please send us a message for the detailed information on how we operate. If you want to be tutored or you want your child to be tutored, we are here for you. All right. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following Andile. Thank you for following. I appreciate big time. Right. So now here we are on G. Remember, G is corresponding to B. Remember, corresponding is an F. We have an F here. Right? From there, E is co-interior to A 144. Or you can say E is vertically opposite to G. So E is equal to 136. Vertically opposite. Thank you for the follow and delay. Thank you for tapping the screen. Guys, thank you. Jay, you're welcome. I hope we are together here. So we have E, F, G. FE is 136, 136, 44. Right? Should I give you a question to do, guys? Should I give you a question for you to do on this so that you try it out? Okay. Let me see this question. Dinkley, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Right. Yes, the transversal line is there. The transversal line is there. Right, let's calculate, guys. Please find A, B, C, D. And remember to put your reasons. Remember to put your reasons when you are calculating. Let's tap the screen, guys. Let's tap the screen. Let's remember to tap the screen. Taps. Thank you for tapping the screen. Let's answer, guys. A, B, C, and D. Tabi, Emmanuel, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Which angle is that, Tintley? Which angle is that? Reason vertically opposite angles are equal. Mr. Who's, how are you? I hope you are well. Angle A vertically opposite. So angle A, just make sure everything is full, right? Right angle A is equal to is it 10 degrees, and the reason vertical opposite in one sentence so that we don't get confused. Right? Noiza, thank you for the share. Clotty, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome. B is B. B is not 55. Angle D plus 55 is equal to 180. Yes, D plus 55 is equal to 180. That is true. This plus this, it's 180. So how many degrees is angle D, Mr. Woods? Thank you. Yes, angle on a straight line. Yes, Dintley, yours is true. Yours is true. Yours is true. Angle A is 55, vertically opposite. Now, Mr. Woods is dealing with D. Mr. Woods is dealing with D. Bontle, thanks for liking. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. All right. So B. No, B is not 55. B is not 55. Don't use corresponding is a little bit tricky. Remember, corresponding is an F. And these angles at the bottom. Right? So you have to be careful. B plus 55 is equal to 180. Yes, thank you, Mr. Hoods. You see B plus 55. C and A. Yes, C and A are corresponding. So, Mr. Hoods, how many degrees is B? Yes, B plus 55 is 180 co-interior. Lucretia is saying C plus C is equal to A corresponding. It's an F which is upside down. You see? So it's this. So this C is equal to this A, whereby this C is 55. Alright? From there we are saying B and A are co-interior. Yes, B and A are co-interior angles. So remember co-interior angles. Here, co-interior angles, A plus B is what? 180. So we come back to our co-interior angles. To get this B, 180 minus 55, which gives us what? Around 1 what? 125. 125. Thank you, Dinkley. So, if B is 125, C is what? 55. D is how many degrees, guys? Somebody tell me D is how many degrees? D is how many degrees? Iconic mommy, welcome. It's your timer. Welcome. D. Remember D is an alternate angle. D is on an alternate angle with angle B. So angle B and angle D are equal, creating D 125. Yeah? No taps. D is 125. And if we want, this is 125 also. And remember, we have an F creating this and this. So this is 55 degrees. Right? I hope we are together here. Right, let's see. Right, I have this question, guys. This question is gonna cook someone. Let's see. Let's see this question. You are given, right, and then you are told that 3x plus 20, right? And then you are told here that x plus, let's say 80. And the question comes, find the value of x. That's one. A. B. Find the value of each angle. Here's the question. Somebody tell us, what do we do here, guys? Tell us the value of x. Welcome, Big Man Tapelo. You're welcome. Find the value of x. Rotilwe, thanks for liking. Let's tap the screen, guys. Let's tap the screen. Let us tap the screen. Three x plus x. What's the relationship between these two angles, guys? Remember, we said we look for the relationship first. What is the relationship between these two angles first? Somebody tell me, what is the relationship here? Right, they are alternate angles, right? Alternate angles are equal. We talked about alternate angles. Alternate angles are what? They are equal, right? So the moment alternate angles are equal, that means if alternate angles are equal, guys, that means that these two equations are also what? Are also equal. So you're going to come and say alternate angles. That's our what? That's our reason, right? From there, 3x plus 20 is equal to x plus 80. That's our first stage before we go anywhere, right? Someone, Lucretia is saying x is what? 20. Let's see. All right. Now we have this minus 20 minus 20, right? So 3x is equal to 6x plus 60, right? Minus x minus x. 2x is equal to 60. Divide by what? 2 both sides. Right? X is equal to 30. Like this. I hope we are together here, guys. Are we together? I hope we are together. I hope we understand what is happening. This is A, you see? This is A, guys. So now we want to find the value of each angle, right? Whilst our x is what? 30. So here is 3x plus 20, which means it's going to be 3 bracket 30 plus 20, which is 90 plus 20, which is 110. You see? If you come here, it's going to be 30 plus 80, which is 110. You see? Which means both angles are what? Are equal. Right? Wait, thank you for sharing. Yes, thank you for sharing, guys. Thank you very much. I hope we are together here on this question. This is a typical exam question. They want to see if you know the relationship between the angles 1, 2. They want to know if you know how to apply algebra in geometry. I hope we are together. How did you get 110? X is 30, right? Replace x with your x with 30. 3 times 30 plus 20 gives you 110. Yes, right now we want to do quadrilateral. You see, you are given a four-sided shape, right? You are given a four-sided shape like this one, right? You are given a four-sided shape, and the four side, they say that this one is 2x plus 10, the other one is 2x, the other one is 4x, the other one is x. Hey guys, I'm here. I'm still here. Don't worry. I'm still here, right? I'm still here. So for x, 4, 38.89, right? X. This one is already x. So it's 38.89, right? Remember, you must read the question. If the question comes and say, find the value of x, you end here. You just find the value of x and you end here, right? But if the question continues and say, find the value of x and then find the value of each angle, that's when you do this breakdown, right? So now this is 38.89 times 2, 77.79, right? Like this. I think we are together here. I think we are together, guys. Right. I hope, please let me know if you understood this process. I know this is a long, tiresome process, but we must know this process. We must know it. All right, we shall do congruency, and we were supposed to do this one next, but let's do Pythagoras. Let's move to measurement, and then we will come back to this, and then we'll come back to what? To this one. So our next topic is measurement. What's written here? Okay, no problem. This is our Pythagoras rule, the theorem, the theory. A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Remember that the C is and B doesn't matter which one is A and which one. Pythagoras, or you must be able to do the reverse. Right. Remember that Pythagoras only works with right angle triangle. Right? So be careful of using Pythagoras where it do not work. Right. Right angle, and this 10 centimeter, 15 centimeter and 10 centimeter. May you please guys find the value of x. May you please find the value of x. I'm waiting for you to find the value of x, guys. If you find it, please send it to type it. Please type it in the chat. Mm-hmm. All right. So 10 squared, 100 plus, which is equal to x squared. So now we have 325 is equal to x squared. Square both sides. X is equal to square root of 325 18.03 centimeters. This is how we do the Pythagoras theorem, guys. All right, we have another question. So remember our C. Before you go anywhere, find your C. Plus x squared, right? 30 squared gives us 900 plus x squared. X squared is equal to 1036. My network is a little bit problematic. It's raining. All right, guys, are we together here? Are we together? Lolo, come. Trompo, come. Alta, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. So we are dealing with the Pythagoras theorem. We are dealing with what? With the Pythagoras theorem. Remember, you can be given a Pythagoras theorem works, right? So when, let's say, you build a wall must be straight, right? You build a wall must be straight. Here we want to apply Pythagoras, yeah. And then when the wall is straight, remember, this is our wall, and then our wall maybe it's about 8 meters, all right? And then this concrete slab, this is the concrete slab, right? The concrete slab is approximately, we don't know. This is the X, right? Part of the wall to here. And you're told the ladder is approximately what? 10 meters. So this is practical application of the Pythagoras theorem. So now we know that here it's our 90 degrees. So this side is our C squared. We check which one is our A. Our A is 8 plus B squared is X C is 10, which is 10 squared. So now, plus x squared is equal to 100. After this topic, can you do transformation geometry? We started with geometry. We were dealing with geometry from the beginning. We will go for transformation. For transformation, we are going for sure. Right. Here now, we have, we want to look for what? X squared. Reference posa, I hope you are well. When are you writing? When are you writing? Chumelo, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, guys. We have subtracted. We get our what? 36. We are writing tomorrow. We are together here, guys. Let's revise. Let's revise together. Square x is equal to what? 6. This is the Pythagoras theorem. Please let me know if you have understood this concept, so that we move to another part of measurement. Guys, let's tap the screen. By now we must be by 5k, guys. 5k likes. Let's tap the screen. Jimmy, welcome. We must be having about 10k likes right now, guys. All right. All right. Do area. Grade 8 and 9s. Make sure this concept you know it. The Pythagoras theorem. This concept, there is no exam without this concept, guys. There is nothing without that. Congruence and similarities. wanted to do them, but I had to come to do Pythagoras. Was it because of you, Lucretia? You're the one who said let's do Pythagoras. And here is your Pythagoras. Somebody said we must do Pythagoras, and I think we've done it. Let's let's finish pyramid, and then we'll come back to congruency. And then I think there's transformation here and there. Right. Let's tap the screen, guys. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Lucretia. All right. Okay. We want to continue with measurement. Circle. Pi r squared. If it's a square, rectangle, if it's a square, side and side. These are for area, guys. This is what we use for area. You're given that diameter is squared. So pi what? Pi 100. It's 14. Mm-hmm. 314.28. Remember, this is area, so it must be square meters or it must be square centimeters. All right. Remember, this is what? Area. All right. Triangle. You are given the height 20 from the base 18. So to calculate this, half times base, which is 18, times the height 20. So this is going to be 0.5 times 18 times 20, which gives us 180 square centimeters. Remember, if it is area, it must have a square. Perimeter is distance around the shape, guys. For grade 8, I think we are done. Grade 8. Grade 8 are only left with congruency and similarity. Congruency and similarity. I think let's do congruency and similarity. And then remember, we have perimeter. Let me just talk a little bit. Perimeter. This is distance around a shape. So remember, sometimes you might be given a shape like this, and then it has a half circle here, right? You have shape A and shape B. So when you're calculating area, you split, calculate this, and then add. If you're calculating perimeter, don't include this. Just add right around the shape coming back. That is perimeter. You guys start to wonder. I start to wonder. You guys, why are you not tapping the screen? We need to reach to 5K. Aye. We can no longer continue if we don't reach 5K, guys. Let's tap the screen. Reach 5K, and then we shall continue. Oh yes, we're at 3.6. We're 18 people, 20 people here. It takes us a very few minutes to get to 5K. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Ooh, I need some water. Water is needed. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. Thank you. Bad girl, welcome. Thank you for tapping the screen. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Oh yes. Let's reach 5K, guys. Right, everyone, we are dealing with congruency here. Congruency and similarity, right? So, when dealing with congruency and similarity, what are we saying? We are saying that these two shapes are equal, meaning, let's say if this is x, y, z, a, b, c, d, e, f, right? And then h, I, j. Big man. I am very, very happy, bro. I'm very, very, very happy for that. Yeah, that was very good. That's nice. You worked very well. You worked very well, guys. This is what we want. Yeah, this is what we want. 92%. That's what we want. We're not saying everyone has a capacity of 92, no. But we must pass. Pass mark begins at 50 and above. Pass mark, that's where it begins. 50 and above, guys. You hear what I'm saying? So this is what we want. This is what we want. Number one. Right. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you for coming back and telling us what you got. Yo, thank you very much. Right, here we are dealing with congruency. Others haven't written, so let's play with others who haven't written, and we want same marks. We want same marks. Right, in the following diagram, in this diagram, we are told that ZGHT is a quadrilateral as such that ZG is parallel TH, and then ZE is equal to GE, and then ET is equal to EH. Diagonals ZH and GT intersected E. Question comes, prove that TZ is equal to HJ, right? So TZ is equal to HG. So the only way, guys, right, the only way this line can be equal to this line, right? These two lines can only be equal if you see this triangle. Yo, bro, what are you doing? Let's see. Let's try to draw again. Right. You see this triangle, guys? This triangle is equal to this triangle. That's what they are trying to say. The moment those two triangles are equal, right? The moment those two triangles are equal, that means those two sides are what? Are equal also. So if we want to prove, the first thing we do to prove, we must show that this ZH must be equal to TG. All right. So number one, we are saying that okay, number one, we are saying ZE. Let me write it down. ZE is equal to GE. Alright? ZE is equal to what? GE. Meaning that parallel, this line from here to here is equal. So part of the intersection line, they are equal. And then we are saying ET is equal to EH. You see? You come here, right? ET equal to EH. Therefore, this means that ZH is equal to TG, right? ZH is equal to TG. So now that means we have side. We have a side which are equal. All right. The moment we have sides which are equal, we are good to go. All right. We are good to go. We have sides which are equal. So we have an S. Now, all right. Let's go back to the diagram. These two lines are what? Parallel to each other. All right. If those two lines are parallel to each other, this angle GZH is equal to GZH. Remember alternate angles, right? Right? So GZH is equal to ZHT. ZHT. So angle GZH is equal to ZHT. Right? So the moment we know that, we have an angle in those two triangles which are equal to each other. All right? So the moment you see that, look here. Remember, this is an isosceles triangle, right? So this angle ZHT is also equal to ETH, right? So we are saying that also this is equal to ETH. All right? So this is equal to this, which is equal to this. All right? The moment this Z also alternate angles. So this means this angle is equal to what? This angle, ZGT, right? Which is also equal to ZGT. What are we looking for? As we are making sure that GZH, this angle of this triangle, this angle is equal to what? This. You see? So here, remember, we are comparing what? Two triangles. I hope we are together there. So now we have this and this. Which are what? Equal. Therefore, ZET is congruent to GEH. The moment we know that, okay, these guys are congruent, that means that ZT, therefore ZT is equal to GH. There are no calculations which are needed here. What is needed is for you to show us that this side is equal to this because of, we want the reason behind. No calculations. There are a few questions which will come requiring calculations. The moment it says prove, remember we have those side angle or side angle side, or we have side. It depends with which you have. Mostly, if they are similar, it's angle without any side which are what? Equal. The other one will be smaller, the other one will be bigger, but the shape is the same. I hope we are together, guys. I hope we are together. Lucretia, you're the one who wanted the congruence and similarity. Are we together here? Are we together here? Lucretia? Is she here? Right. Let's see. You might be given a question. A bigger triangle and a smaller triangle. This one is 10. This one is 15, 20. And you are told A, B, C. A, B, C. Alright? And then you are told that AB is 5. Alright? And then you are told this is X, this is Y. And they say find X, find Y. Remember the relationship, the ratio of these angles, of these sides, they are the same. Because these two are what? Similar. So if we take 15 and this 5, 15 over 5 must be equal to 10 over X. You see? This is similarity now. We are dealing with. So 15 over 5 is equal to 10 over what? X. We find the value of what? Of X here. Whereby 15x is equal to 50 divided by 15 divided by 15. X is equal to what? 50 divided by 15. 3.33. Which means this side is what? 3.33. Y, if we want y, we are going to say 15 over 5 is equal to 20 over y. So from there now, 15y is equal to 100 over 15 over 15. Y is equal to 100 divided by 15, which is 6.67. This is similarity. Calculations for the size 3.33, 6.67. This is similarity and congruency. Similarity and congruency. Right. Ooh. Guys, I think for tonight we are close to the end of tonight's session. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. I really do appreciate. Alright. Guys, let's rest. I'm resting. Tomorrow is another big day. So tomorrow let's do our best, right? Let's do our best, guys. We need to pass tomorrow by all means. We need to pass. Alright. Yo. Thank you, guys.